Hello fellow MDDE 610ers. My name is Jerry and I'm in a group with Daniel and Gassan. We have chosen H5P as our technology to demo. H5P allows you to create interactive web content. It is available as a plugin for Moodle, Drupal, and WordPress. And today, although I can't show you how to install it on Moodle, I will show you some important site level settings, as well as how to add an H5P activity to a Moodle course. So we're here now on the at Site Administration on the Plugins page, and if we scroll down, we can see we've got a couple of setting pages here for H5P. So if we look at H5P settings, there are some settings here that will set the defaults for whenever you add an H5P activity, just for some of the more generic settings, such as whether you want to save the content state, which normally isn't important, but there are certain H5P content types where you would want to do that, so it's important to know where that setting is. As well, there's a number of display options for H5P activities that you can set the defaults here. Of course, you can also change these in the activity itself if you don't want these settings for that particular activity. One important setting is this one, use H5P Hub. You want to make sure this is checked so that you are interfacing directly with the H5P Hub and you don't have to worry about manually going in and downloading new content types or any updates that there might be. So we're going to go up now and return to the other libraries page. And the most important thing on this page is just to make sure that your content cache is updated regularly, and you could set this as a cron job to do that. The other thing on here is just a list of all of the different libraries that are installed when an H5P content type is used. And we won't go into any details on that. So now we're going to go over to a new course that I've created and take a look at how to actually add an H5P activity once it's been installed onto your Moodle site. So I've turned editing on, which allows me to add activities and resources to my course. So I'm going to click the add link, and you'll see that H5P is now just included in the list of activities the same way that you would add an assignment or a forum or a quiz or any other type of Moodle activity to your course. You just click H5P and add. So here we are, and if you want to add a description for the content type that you're going to be using, you would put it in here. You could choose to display that on the course page if you want to. Not entirely necessary to do that. Now, this is our menu of our content types, and I know that Daniel and Gassan have also gone into this on their video, so I won't show a lot here except to point out that you have a few different ways to sort this menu, just whatever is easiest for you. Once you've used a few, they'll come to the top. You can simply go A to Z, or newest first means the newest content types that have been developed by H5P. So for instance, virtual tour, which is a really interesting one, is a newer content type. Daniel also pointed out in his video that if there's a content type that you want to use that isn't listed in this menu, you can go ahead and upload that content type from the H5P site and work from it that way. So the one that we're interested in, I'm just going to go to A to Z because I'm interested in the course presentation content type. And if you want to have a look at, if you've selected a content type and you want to have a look at the details for that content type, you can click the button here. It will give you an overview of the content activity that you're potentially interested in using. You can read more. And then as well, you have the option to go to click this link, which will take you to the H5P site, and you can actually watch a demo of how that content type has been used by other folks. And that's often a good thing to do, just to make sure that it is what you're interested in using. So then when we're happy that this is the content type we want to use, which in my case I am, I simply click Use, and then I am presented with the editor for creating this content type. So what I'm going to do now is stop this video, and I'll start a new video to go through how to actually create this particular content type, because there are a number of steps involved. So stay tuned for part 2.